We are in Hartshorne, Oklahoma, and we stand at a middle school that was named after a Lithuanian person, Mr. Buzidragis or Bažadragis, and we talk with his granddaughter, Patricia. How it happened so that a school was named after your grandfather?
My grandfather was a principal here for 25 years. Whenever he became sick, probably a year or two before his retirement, so it kind of pushed him into an early retirement. But whenever he got ready to retire, the staff and community here felt that for all his service that he had done throughout the years for the school and the community, in his honor, they decided to name the school after him. He was very active with the students here. He was a member of the American Legion and had done a lot of community service through that. He was director of Boy State. They have summer sessions in which they teach the history of our government to students that are juniors in high school. So he dedicated many, many hours to youth, not only within our community here at Hartshorne, but also statewide. He was mayor of Hartshorne for a couple of years. He was in the military, had served 4 years. He was a military policeman, a captain in World War II. I think all of his worldly experiences and the type of person that he was led the community to fall in love with my grandfather. He was very, very well respected. He was always involved in whatever was going on. I can remember my mom talking about him being her high school principal and how he was towards the students. She even told me that she was paddled one time for, I don't remember what she did, but he was very fair across the board when it came to discipline. It didn't matter where you come from, what your background was. He treated everybody the same. So he was just really a special, special person.
He was born in Lowell, Massachusetts, to a fully Lithuanian family.
Yes, his mother and father both came from Lithuania. I think they both came to Ellis Island. My grandfather was born here, but my great-grandparents had immigrated here.
Yeah, indeed, it's very interesting to see a Lithuanian surname on this building as we creating our map of Lithuanian American heritage, map.lithuania.com. Sometimes find places named after Lithuanians, but they are not nearly as many as we could think could exist, knowing that there are almost 1 million Lithuanian Americans living in the United States. Of course, one of the reasons name change, as probably some places are actually named after Lithuanian people, but the names are changed so much that they are impossible to recognize as Lithuanian. This is not the case here. It still has a Lithuanian ending and spelling, and it's very nice that your grandfather has contributed to this particular town of Oklahoma so much that the people have decided to name a school after him. And let's hope that the kids that go to the school also remembers this name and perhaps think about where did it come from and where did it originate from.
Part of the history, yes. When I graduated from here, my diploma states Bažadragis Junior High on it, and I have a picture with my grandpa and my grandma from that day. I think I gave it to my niece, but I have a jacket that has Bažadragis on the back, and the pride I always carried with my last name. It always meant something to me, my heritage and where I came from. It was important, and I feel so much pride standing in front of the school with his name on it in his memory, because he definitely deserved it. I don't think anybody else in our family would ever measure up to the type of person my grandpa was. He was truly a very special man.